Hello and welcome to my shop. My name is Tracy Maxfield and this is Hammer Down Woodworking. Today we're going to install these extension tables onto this Dewalt 735. I've already installed this front one. I'm going to do the second one for you. It's very simple, so this will walk you through the process of how to do this in case you want to install them on yours. If you've got it bolted down to something like I do, the first thing you're going to want to do is unbolt it, because you have to be able to access the bottom of it to put these extension tables on them. All the necessary hardware does come with this this kit. Comes with these planer beds, the bolts and screws and everything, and all the holes that's in the planer itself are pre-threaded that need to be. You will need, however, a 4mm Allen key, and you'll also need a 10mm wrench to assemble this. The first thing you'll want to do is get this slotted Allen bolt. It's got an Allen key fitting in one end. It's threaded on the other end. It's tapered down. And you'll also need this spring. Put that spring on the end of that sleeve, and you're going to just pop that right into this hole. And there's a rib under this that the threaded portion of this key or this bolt is going to fit through that. You'll just have to reach up and under there and find it. Be careful not to cross thread it. Get it started on it. And take your 10mm wrench and get it up in there on that bolt, and you'll tighten it down with your Allen key. And that will give it, that spring will give it that action so you can take the bed off and on it. Then just repeat the same process on the other side. Then just take your bed, slide that hole that's pre-cut in this bed over that, and lock it on the other side. And then the last thing to do is take these two small Allen key bolts and insert them into the threaded holes on the side, which will be the lower hole on these. And then to adjust these, you've got these two Allen key screws right here that are slotted, so you can just loosen them up and you can raise and lower the bed, whatever the travel distance is of that, I don't know, maybe a 1/4 inch. I loosened all 4 of these screws up, 2 on this side and 2 on the other side, and I did that on both beds. And I dropped those beds all the way down, and as you can see, I've got my straight edge going from one end all the way across to the other. And then I brought up one side at a time, and it's resting completely on this platen. Brought one side up at a time until it was flat across here. And I did the same thing on the other side and on both ends. Now with everything sitting completely level, both infeed and outfeed table are completely level with the planer bed. We'll run that same piece through again and see if it removes the snipe this time. Alright, I'm still getting just a little bit, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise this outside end up just a little bit on all 4 corners. Not going to mess with it in here, but right out here I'm going to raise these 4 corners up just slightly and see if that reduces it, because I am still getting just a little bit. It's less now, but I'm going to raise them up just a little bit more and see if I can completely get rid of that. On this end, which was my trail end, there is absolutely no snipe. And out here, there is just ever so slightly, I don't know if you, let me turn it, maybe you can see it on camera. You see that line going across right there. Just a slight amount, which this is the leading edge or leading end, and that would be the infeed board, infeed table. So I've got just a little bit of adjustment to do to it. I'm satisfied with that outfeed. That looks great. I'll do that off camera, but it seems like these infeed and outfeed tables for this 735 is going to work. We will go ahead and end this one right there. My trail end, which is the responsibility of the outfeed extension table, it is actually taking care of all the snipe on it. There's absolutely none here. There is just a little bit on this end, which is the infeed bed. That was the board at the side, the end it went through first. I need to do just a little bit more tweaking on this, not much, because it's very, very little. Actually, it could be sanded or hand planed out no more than what it is in just a few seconds. But I hope that helps you. These are easy to install. You will have to have access under the original planer bed to be able to get a wrench on it. But the overall assembly of those, installing them, it is absolutely no issue at all, no problem at all to install those. If you found that content helpful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, share, whatever you need to do. I sure would appreciate it. And until next time, thanks for watching.